Alright, welcome guys. So Sigourney Weaver, of course, legend, through and through, has been watching Alien Earth, apparently. We'll take it with a pinch of salt, I guess. Or at the very least, she says she's not caught up, but she has given a verdict on what she has seen up until now. And yeah, I just thought this was worth a video on, because of course this is the franchise almost, isn't it? You know, Sigourney Weaver and Alien, they are synonymous with one another. She is quintessential Alien, and Alien is quintessential Sigourney Weaver. You know, they go together. It just is what it is. So it's worthwhile covering. So hit subscribe if you're new here. Do turn those bell notifications on. And if you missed my review of the latest episode, I will leave it linked above for your viewing pleasure. Do go and check it out. So anyway, what did she say? Or where was this stated? This was all at the Toronto International Film Festival, so the TIFF, and it was Collider's Stephen Weintraub that spoke with her, and that's why we're on Collider, unfortunately, because of course Collider's a shit show, but whatever. We have to be objective here. So they had the exclusive on this because they spoke to her. And as it says, this was also for Dust Bunny, which if you don't know, you might be like, what the hell is Dust Bunny? Dust Bunny's a new movie with her and Mads Mikkelsen. I did a trailer reaction / breakdown, just a discussion piece on that as well, which I'll leave linked above. Do go and check that out. It actually looked great. That is Brian Fuller's directorial debut for film. Because, of course, Brian Fuller did Hannibal. So, he's well-versed in directing, but this is his feature debut for a film, which it actually looked really good, to be fair. But anyway, so Sigourney Weaver, who defined the franchise with a role as Ellen Ripley in Ridley Scott's Alien and multiple sequels, revealed that she's been tuning in to Alien Earth and has been floored by what she's seen. So when asked for a recommendation about what she'd been watching recently, she answered, without hesitation, Alien Earth, Noah Hawley. I mean, cool, I guess. It's nice. Like, it's cool that she's doing it. Maybe she wasn't. Who knows? Take it with a pinch of salt. So Weaver said she was drawn to Hawley's work after admiring his storytelling on Fargo. And what impressed her most, however, was the show's ability to take the DNA of Alien and evolve it into something much larger. So she says, quote, what I admire about it is it's not alien-centric. It's about what world we will be living in 100 years. I think the scope of it is so much bigger than an alien project. Fascinating. Much more about our world, what's going to be happening to it, what's going to be important, the role of greed. It's just exploded some of the themes that have always been part of the Alien series, and I think it's beautifully cast and beautifully done. I can't believe it's television, frankly. So, I mean, very full on with praise. Good for her. If she likes it, good for her. I will say this. I think, actually, someone who has been a part of the franchise for so long probably appreciates, because obviously from her side of things, she's a part of the franchise from a different perspective, right? I think someone that's been a part of the franchise for so long, more than likely, I'd say, appreciates, the differences. Like, actually enjoys the fact that it is different, enjoys the fact that it's a different perspective, enjoys the fact it's a different direction. Because, of course, from her side, I'm sure, not that she got bored of it or anything, but, it would get a bit repetitive to a degree. So to have a world that you spawned, or at least you were a part of its inception, branch off into something else, yeah, you would be appreciative of it, I think. I think that makes sense. So, as the article says, even though she remains the face of the franchise, Weaver is watching like any other fan. One episode at a time. She admitted she refuses to go it alone, joking that she only watches with her husband in case a xenomorph comes through the screen. Quote, I'm watching it like a real person. I have to make a date with my husband because I don't want to see it by myself in case one of those things comes out of the screen. So we have to set it up. So I'm behind seeing it. But the ones I've seen are fascinating. So, I mean, who knows how much she's actually watched. Basically, I literally no idea how much she's watched. To be honest, to me, sounds like she probably watched the first 2 and that's it. Which again, I'm not trying to call her out. Fill your boots. Like, you're probably significantly busier than most people for sure. And I like the subtle reference there. In case one of those things comes out, it's like, yeah, it's a nice little nod to Alien and Aliens, I think, to be honest. But there you go. I mean, that's her verdict, her opinion on Alien Earth. I will say, like I said, I think at the end of the day, it's nice to hear her opinion, and I don't take this as shilling at all. And I don't take it as shilling purely because I do see how someone who's been part of the franchise for as long as she has can really enjoy branching it outwards, or it branching outwards, should I say. I think that makes a hell of a lot of sense. I think if I was part of something for so long, from that side of it, and then I got to enjoy watching something new, right? Because you've got to remember, she was a part of it, and then there hasn't been anything like new that she's not been a part of that hasn't replicated a similar format. So like even Prometheus and Alien Covenant is quite a similar format. It's very alien-centric, as she says. So her watching something that she's not a part of that is different, I think you'd probably like that, to be honest. That makes sense to me. So it's good to see. It's nice that she's still paying attention to it all. And I thought I'd share this as well and just have a look and see what people were saying just generally. Lots of high praise. Lots of high praise. Someone says she's definitely doing a cameo. I will say I don't think that's the case, but I don't know. I highly doubt she's going to be doing a cameo. From what I know of this, from what was shot and has now been edited out, this was initially going to be concurrently, believe it or not, with Alien. So cameo would be unlikely unless they did reshoots, which I don't believe they did. So there you go. I don't have much else. I think this is good. There you go. Bit of fun, but a bit of lightheartedness from Sigourney Weaver. So there you go. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Like I said, leave your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye bye now.